welcome to month number 3. So, month number 3, let's start talking about my new host family. At the end of my second month, I had to switch host families, so I ended up switching, and now I'm with a new family. They're a family of 3. Well, I guess so was the other family, but I never got to meet the father since he was working. But with this new family, all 3 of them are home. The mom, dad, and their son. So their son is also 9 years old, and he loves to play soccer. He loves it. And the father actually loves soccer too. I think he's the reason why they got into it. And the mom, she's just a really sweet lady too. They're just a very, very sweet family. But honestly, during the 3rd month of living here, and that first month that I was living with them, I had to start over and I had to learn a new family dynamic. That first month of me living with them, I didn't really have a whole lot of time to spend with them and to get to know them. I was really trying to get to know them as fast as I could because I felt like I don't have as much time with them to get to know them or something. I don't know. It's fine now, but that first month I really, really wanted to get to know them. But the 3rd month of me living here in Ukraine, I wasn't in Ukraine for too long just because every weekend I was in a different country. And then the last week of March, I had my 9-day vacation. So I really was not even here for all those days. I was gone. And then since I didn't spend my weekends here, I was just teaching and then going home, teaching and going home, teaching and going home. And then the weekend came and then I would be flying out to a different country. And then that last week of March, I was gone for the whole time, like a really long time. And then when we came back, I was only back for I think 5 days, so the week. And then again, I left to go to a new country after that. And then, yeah, that was kind of the end of my 3-month mark. So the next topic is food. I was just tired of how repetitive it was getting. I was starting to really miss my, my food from home. And I don't really mean American food. I mean just because I am Hispanic, so I eat Mexican food. And I was starting to really miss spicy food. Yeah, during my 3rd month, I was really missing my food from home. Also, I did forget to mention in my 2nd month, I noticed I had lost weight. Well, I noticed it at the end of the 1st month. I also forgot to say it then. During the end of my 1st month, I noticed I lost weight because my face was not as, it wasn't as, it looked different. That's how I felt. And then at the end of my 2nd month, my pants were definitely fitting me looser. So I did lose weight. I definitely think it's because of the diet. What I'm eating here is different from what I ate in America. So I did lose weight because of that. So just naturally, I lost weight. But then my 3rd month came and I did switch host families. And the host family that I live with, they have dinner later, and they do eat a big dinner versus my other family. They didn't eat as big of a dinner, or I just wouldn't have dinner with them. But here, my host family really tries to feed me. They do feed me every day, dinner. So I eat later, and then I go to sleep with a full belly. If I had lost any weight, I know that I'm probably slowly gaining back weight. I would say my free time I tried to plan lessons for school just because I felt like I was more busy because of the vacations. It was just kind of hectic. So we'd go Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Friday, and we'd be teaching, so I had to have my lessons planned for that and stuff. And then we would be gone for the weekend, and then we'd have to come back on Monday and teach. So because of that, I also had to plan for the next week. During the week, because we just went on vacation, I had to do laundry. Laundry? I haven't talked about it, but I'll talk about it now briefly. Laundry takes a while to do. The loads, and it's not just my host family. I noticed I talked to the others, and they also said that with their host families, their laundry does take a while, like, to wash, and then they don't have, there's only one girl that has a dryer in their home and the rest of us don't, so you have to hang your clothes and you have to wait for it to dry. So some people it takes 2 days for their clothes to dry, some it only takes 1 day. For me it takes 2 to 3 days. I don't know why. At my old host family's house, it would take two full days for all of my clothes to be dry. With this new host family, when the heater was on, because they did turn off the heater, my clothes would be dry in like a day and a half because I had a heater to like put my clothes on and for them to dry. During the weekday, when we would be back from a trip, I'd have to do laundry. So I would do laundry and then I would hang it for it to dry and stuff. Like after my laundry was done, I would have to pack it. I would have to pack because we were going on another trip. So it was kind of a little bit more busy. I didn't really mind it that much. It was tiring. It was definitely tiring. So during my free time, I really just chilled as much as I could because I was normally tired from a trip. It takes 2 full days. I'm serious. 2 whole days for you to recover fully from a trip. Yeah, guys, it was kind of a lot. So during my second month, I said I was sick for about 2.5 weeks, and then I recovered. I was honestly like fine, like not. I was doing so good for about a week, and then I got sick again. Like the first day or night of London, I was doing fine. I think by the second night in London is when I caught a cold again. So yeah, I've been sick on and off, like literally the whole month. And it was definitely because of the travel. And you know, all the germs, all the bacteria in the air, and then the weather changing. You just kind of have to live with it. Homesickness during my 3rd month, honestly, I don't think I really felt it. The only thing I was missing was food. I think I was just so busy, like with going here and there, that I didn't really, this sounds so bad, but I wasn't really thinking, okay, I was thinking about my family and friends. I do think about them, and I was thinking about them during the trips, but I think I was just so happy and with life, and I was just really living in the moment, and I knew that all of my family and friends were so happy for me back home, so I didn't really feel homesick. Honestly. There was an incident that did happen back home that I really wish I was there for. Probably about a week. I really wished I was home instead of here, because you know, life happens and things happen. So that was the only time where I was really just wanting to be home, and I just didn't want to be here. I really only felt it because I just wanted to be with my family. The snow was starting to get more slushy, like it wasn't really, like it would snow, but it didn't stay as much. Conclusion, it was cold still. It was cold still. How do I get from here to there? I did switch host families, but my transportation didn't really change. I love the metro now. Well, by the 3rd month, I was definitely liking the metro. I really did. Because I was just so used to it, and it just felt like such a normal thing to do. I just love being a part of like the metro because it's something that all of the local people here do, so it just makes me feel like such a local, and I really love it. Transportation. I love the metro. With teaching, definitely I got it down. 3rd month with my kids, I was just so in love with teaching my kids. I really I love them. Those kids, 3rd month, they stole my heart. I've definitely adjusted to the way that the people in Ukraine live. I definitely learned a lot more of their history, and I really appreciated by the end of the 3rd month living here. Even with my little lows that I did have, I really do appreciate living here. Thank you so much for watching. If you watched till the end, thank you. Okay, so actually, I would like to change the answer that I gave for the end of my 3rd month. By the end of my 3rd month, all of my travels were done, like everything was done, and I was really satisfied and I was happy with them. And definitely by the end of my 3rd month, I just felt like after seeing all the other countries and after exploring a bit more of Europe, I was so excited and looking forward to exploring Ukraine, where I'm living. So that's how I felt at the end of the 3rd month. I was just, and I still am, so excited to see Ukraine and to see the city and just the country that I am living in. That's how I felt at the end of my 3 months. Yeah. That's it. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.